The Suns looking for a perfect 3-0 start to their 5-game road trip. Happy Sunday morning. It's Brunch with the Suns here this morning, Eddie. Friday night, the 16-point home win over Toronto. Trey Lyles had 21 in that, and that came after a 46-point loss to the Bulls.
We see it when they call slow-mo in Memphis, how he still gets it done, and he's really moving methodically, and that's what Cade Cunningham does.
Book with the answer. You're right. He never appears to be in a hurry.
He's figuring out the game. And like I said, this is a very difficult game when you first get in, but if you give your effort, you give it your all, you'll figure it out, as that guy has.
Book it. He's had 16 20-point quarters in his career. 1 of 2 at the line.
I know his body is pretty similar to David Robinson's as well, but that's a tremendous shot there.
Another hit for Book. Slow evolving play, and they isolate Book against Diallo. Rises up over the top and one. Just got to take his time.
Yeah, he's just getting a break.
So instead of checking out, he'll just take his time to get to the free throw line.
Look, theatrics.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's back at home.
Had the Big Blue Nation, Chamberlain or Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh yeah, man. That is a true story, man.
And the fact that you would driving on JaVale, sent away, slapped away by McGee.
Yeah, Sadiq, stay out there where you're knocking them jumpers down. Don't come in JaVale land.
Exactly. Book again. Another hoop for Book.
The ball on, he floored that.
75% shooting for Detroit, 15 of 20. Booker again. And hits.
He faked out Josh. He looked the other way like
he here in the first half. Diallo really good at that high screen, then diving to the hoop in a switch. He's being covered by Cunningham. Booker going one-on-one against Stewart. Pulls back, lines it up, and knocks it down.
That's just too easy.
Floater by Diallo comes up short.
252. Can the Suns make this double figures to get a lot of breathing room here, knowing that they will not have DeAndre Ayton?
Booker on target again. 19 for Book.
No idea who the other guys will be because all of them are very good at getting it done.
This is a shooting gallery in Michigan. Back comes Booker. He has 21.
NBA 2K going on right now.
Going after their 33rd win of the season. Book too strong. Tipped out of there by McGee. Back into the hands of Book. Hesitation move to JaVale. And the tender touch. Right? Hanging with them in that first half. They shot 71% in the opening quarter. So all sorts of offensive fireworks in this one. McGee somehow guided it in with the left hand. 14 rebounds against the Spurs.
Yeah, it's hard to put it together on a consistent basis. It's always the challenge for a young player.
21 so far for Book. Make it 22.
We see Devin Booker just go nuts in games, get 40, 50. Those days are gone.
He's now been surrounded by, but you'll still see some 40-point games sometimes in the finals.
Yeah, you'll see him.
Booker to the 10th floor with the flush.
And he's still talking to that fan over there with the jersey on.
The first statement by D. Book.
Okay, now Devin pointed at he looked at the fan, right? He looked at somebody on the baseline. And I don't know if Kevin Cutler understands the game. He's a tremendous game, and you want to develop consistency and a tremendous scorer. You got to put pressure on yourself and turn people.
And it's so special for Devin being back in Michigan, grew up a Pistons fan, and loved watching Rip Hamilton. Fadeaway baseline, Book got it.
Look at him.
More chirping.
He's talking to everybody.
Again.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's home, and that's got him going to court. And they didn't say anything. And he's like, why Devin looking at me like that? I didn't do anything. Stop it.
Corey, another one of those veterans on this team who won a title with the Spurs in 2014. The Suns will see San Antonio tomorrow. Shamet set up beautifully by Book for Book and the Suns. 30 points for Book, who should be done for the afternoon. Down go the Pistons. Suns win it 135-108. EJ, as always, to take on the Spurs. Coverage begins at 6 p.m. exclusively on Bally Sports. Now for all the highlights from tonight's game, plus TC's top 5 reaction from